Hello viewers, this is Nilanjana and you are watching Biostudy Pathshala. So in our previously uploaded video, we have learned about codominance. So now we are going to learn about another topic from genetics unit. So let's see what is today's topic. So you have seen today's topic is backcross. So what is the meaning of backcross? Backcross means a cross between F1 individual or an individual of F1 generation with its parental generation individual, and the parental generation individual may be either dominant or recessive. So this is known as backcross. So now we are going to see the backcross or the procedure of the backcross. So let's see. So in this backcross, capital T small t, which is an individual of F1 generation, is crossed with an individual of parental generation, and in this cross the parental generation individual is dominant parent. That means capital T, capital T. And in this cross, now we will see what are the gametes produced. So from capital T small t, the gametes formed are capital T and small t. And from capital T individual, the gametes will be capital T and capital T. So in case of capital T small t, that is F1 generation individual shows two types of gamete. One is capital T and another is small t. And the parent individual of parental generation, that is capital T shows one type of gamete, but obviously two gametes. These are capital T, capital T. Now we will see the mating of these four types of gametes from two individuals. So first, capital T, two gametes produce capital T individual. Next, capital T from capital T small t and capital T from parental generation produces again capital T individual. Next, the small t with capital T gamete produce capital T small t individual. Again, two gametes, that is small t, capital T, produces capital T small t individual. So this is a backcross with the involvement of dominant parent. So in this cross, four offsprings are observed. You can see here, two are capital T and two are capital T small t. Capital T individuals are two among four individuals. That means half of the individuals are showing capital T. That means this genotype is completely dominant genotype. And next two are capital T small t. So capital T small t again shows two individuals among four individuals, hybrid kind of genotype. That means in this cross 50% individuals will show dominant genotype while 50% show hybrid genotype. But in this cross, four individuals will show same phenotype. That means all individuals will be tall. Next cross of capital T small t with the recessive parent, that means small t. In this cross, the capital T small t will produce two gametes. These are capital T and next one is small t. And the small t individual will produce one type of gamete but two gametes total, small t again small t. In this cross, the capital T with small t of parental generation produce capital T small t individual. Next, capital T again small t of parental generation will produce capital T small t individual. Small t from filial generation and small t from parental generation will produce small t individual. Again same, small t will produce small t individual. In this cross, 2 individuals with capital T small t, that means 50% individuals are with capital T small t generation. That means these are hybrid. That means 50% individuals will be hybrid, and rest 2 will show small t genotype. That means they are recessive. That means 2 of 4 individuals, that means 50% individuals will show the recessiveness. In case of backcross with recessive parent, will show 2 types of phenotype. First is tall phenotype and second one is dwarf phenotype. So in case of backcross with recessive parent will produce 1:1 phenotype. That means tall is to dwarf is equal to 1:1. But in case of backcross with dominant parent will produce total or 100% tall phenotype. That means one will be phenotype or one will be tall phenotype. But genotype surely produce 1:1, that is capital T small t is to capital T is equal to 1:1. So this is for backcross. Now we will see what are the significance of backcross. So the significances of backcrosses are, this backcross technique is used in horticulture and animal breeding. It is again used in production of gene knockout organism, mainly in research work or lab work. And it is also used to discover the heterozygosity or homozygosity of a particular individual. So these are the significances of backcross. So I hope this video will be surely helpful for you. If it is, then let me know on comment section below, and you can give a thumbs up, and if it seems to be helpful for you, share it as much as possible. Lastly, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe this. So till then, thank you.